1965 Buick Riviera. I just finished chatting with this guy. Nice guy. Bought this car from his uncle who had bought it when it was a few months old. It got traded in on a Cadillac, the Twin Towers, New York City. The car had 43,000 miles in 1979 maybe, and now it's got 63,000, 20,000 miles in how many years? 30 years? 40 years? Oh, the stories. What a sweet Buick. His uncle was going to sell it to a couple of high bidders. He said, "No, I'll sell it to my nephew. Maybe he'll take care of it." And here it is. I didn't get the years. 30, 40 years later. It's got the 401, 445, never winter driven, which is so uncommon for this neck of the woods. The climate here is miserable. He put it in the garage and drove it on sunny days. And it's a beauty. It's got power windows, deluxe seat belts, got the wood grain dash, Sonomatic AM radio, armrest in the back. Bill Mitchell wanted it to be a cross between a Rolls Royce and a Ferrari, I was reading. And this is what Bill Mitchell ended up spitting out of the nice end of the Flint, Michigan plant. Was it made in Flint, Michigan? 64 Riviera, had the headlights on the inside of the grille. This is a 65 that we're looking at. Look at that old triple white stripe. I remember those from the late 60s. What a beautiful survivor car. Now, if I could find a 65 2+2 or a Bonneville like this, hardtop or convertible. 65 Riviera, cross between a Rolls Royce and a Ferrari. Original exhaust, just like original. Now those chrome tips could zip them off with the same power tool I lent to those escapees from Dannemora State Prison. Got a few door dings. It's got experience. Remember these? Cal Custom doorknobs from the mid-70s. Speedminder clock, been converted to quartz movement. No more of the and the points. Bing! Bing! That's how they used to work. Vents in the console for heat for the rear seat passengers. Cigarette lighter, an ashtray, and a power window motor on the armrest. Rear door release. Cross between a Ferrari and a Rolls Royce. That's what it said in the right here. A little history. In 1959, GM styling chief Bill Mitchell was in London for an auto show and returning to the Claridge Hotel on a foggy night on a Rolls Royce out front. Impressed by the car's silhouette and sheer lines, he thought how much better it would look if it were lower. He translated his vision into GM's special product studio that was working on a car to rival Ford Thunderbird. In Mitchell's words, this new car would be a cross between a Ferrari and a Rolls-Royce. Pontiac, John DeLorean, Chevrolet, and Buick competed to build the car. For the first time in GM history, Buick brought in an advertising firm to pitch the idea and won. The concept became the 63 Riviera. The 63 to 65 models are the first generation Rivs, designed and built in the purest sense. The designers built the car and manufacturers bid for it. Wow, and there's the car, and here it is. A total survivor car, 3-owner. Love it. Nice guy. I'll see him on YouTube. Love that Buick. We got another one over here, a 64, and this one's got the spats on the rear fenders, like brake cooling slots. They got rid of those in 65. Same interior. Look at that metal on the dash. Even around the steering column. Chrome steering column, wood wheel. Wildcat 465. This has got the optional 425 cubic inch with the bigger air cleaner, very similar to what I have on my 66. And here we've got another 65 with the clamshell headlights. And it's got the motor right there. Open those headlights. This is a 401 with aluminum valve covers. Beautiful light green. Chrome road wheels, big Buick drum brakes, remote control mirror. Plastic steering wheel, not the fake wood one. Speedminder, speedometer, trip meter, AM, FM radio, power antenna, courtesy lights, roll down windows though. What a beautiful car. Cross between a Ferrari, was it a Lamborghini? A Ferrari and a Rolls Royce. Bill Mitchell's design. What a beauty.